Hi, welcome to another episode of Amputee Outdoors. I'm your host Glenn, and it's late April, which means that the rain is much warmer. It's Washington. What are you going to do? So as you can see, I'm here under my big black tarp, and you can probably notice that I've got a couple of points here where I've got duct tape patching holes. Because this tarp has seen better days. It's got a few twigs stuck in it here and there once in a while. Got a few holes. I think this tarp is on its last adventure with me. I'll miss it. It's been a good tarp. So what I wanted to show you today is my full setup here. The sleeping pad, the pad, where I string things and everything like that. And also, for my fellow amputees, where do you put your sleeve at night? That's an important thing. Those of you who have been camping and are amputees, you already know the answer to that. Those of you that don't, I'll be showing you, okay? All right, so let me get the camera turned around and I'll show you some of the stuff in detail, okay? Hang tight now. All right, so you'll notice I've got my headlamp here, and here I've got my lantern, and it's wrapped in duct tape. Okay, you always want to take duct tape with you. And the reason why is because poo-poo occurs. And you end up with things like, oh, I don't know, holes in your tarp. And I've got a bunch here. So that's what the duct tape is sometimes used for. I have my sleeping bag, and underneath my sleeping bag, I've got my Thermarest Ridge Rest pad, which did pretty good, but not as good as the Thermarest today. I should have bought my Thermarest instead of this because it got a little chilly last night. Here, I've got my Essentials bag suspended from the ridge line. I put it down about waist. When I'm laying down about the range of my waist, so it's easy to get to. And I can get out of here the things that I need in a hurry, like say the baby wipes to clean my stump with, and my sleeve, my suspension liner. And as always, the clever rig up here, I've got to give myself a little more width when I'm laying down. Now the thing with stringing a hammock, of course, is that no system that you ever set up is exactly as it's shown on the website you bought it from or the retail outlet. You always rig up something a little bit different, and that's what I've got here. It's kind of rigged up a little bit different, but it works. And that's one of the things I think us hammock people enjoy is, hey, you know what? I've got to be creative here to rig up my hammock. I've got to do a little of outside the box thinking once in a while. That's kind of the fun part for me. I enjoy that. Get a little bit close up there. So there's that. Now let me also show you my full view here of the tarp, because I'm kind of proud of this. Here we go. We suspended the big blue tarp over the structure, and then my rainfly over here down to there. This gives me a lot of protection, good runoff. See that? Okay, there you go. It is kind of again one of those slap it together with a couple of guys and some rope and do the best you can, but it works quite well. And sometimes for camping, that's kind of why we're out here doing this. Here's Mother Nature throwing us a curveball. How do we deal with this? What do we do? What have we got with us? What did we bring? What can we come up with? And we figure some things out and we make it work. And again, for campers, sometimes that's half the fun. Now, liners, your liner that you got at night, and your socket that you take off. I normally put my socket down on the ground underneath my hammock, out of the way with my boot, off my biological foot. The liner, I will take, and I will either put that right underneath me here, or sometimes when it's really cold, I'll actually put it in the sleeping bag with me. Keep it nice and warm. For those of you who have put on a cold liner first thing in the morning and felt that really horrible shock as that cold liner goes over your nice warm skin, you don't have to do that. Take the liner, put it in your sleeping bag. You'll be much happier in the morning. All right, let me put this back onto the stand and I'll wrap this up. Well, thanks for joining me today. If any of you have got any ideas or opinions or suggestions about rigging up a hammock or a rainfly, things like that, I'd like to hear about them. So go down to the comments section and put in your comments or your questions or your opinions. Appreciate it. If you like what you've seen here, give me a thumbs up, give it a like, and of course subscribe so that you get more of these updated camping and outdoor activities for amputees. And what I'll also do is I'll probably put into the show more section in the description some links to a couple of these items that I've got here that will show you, like the headlamp, the lantern, and of course where you can get duct tape, because you should have duct tape. You should always have duct tape. Just carry duct tape with you everywhere you go. Also maybe some links to be able to buy some of this mule tape that I use, so you may want to try that out with her and do it yourself set up as well. Alright? So thanks much for your time. Good to see you out on the trail.